This is Sean with Gate City Foundation Drainage. I'm back out here on this job where Ronald and I pumped out the crawl space. So it's been several months and the homeowner has completely transformed his house. And what we're working on today is we're going to be taking care of this problem right here. So he had new gutters put on and they're just washing right here. The front gutter's doing the same thing with nowhere to go. And so instead of him spending a bunch of money on pipes and still having a gravel driveway, we're going to do concrete here. And so the concrete will collect the water from the downspouts and send it to the street. And not only will he have that drainage problem solved, but he'll also have a new concrete driveway. So that's what we're working on today. I'm just waiting for the concrete guys to get here, and then we'll get rolling. I'll put a link to the video where we pumped out the crawl space, but this was all full of bushes right here, and I pulled them all out. I just lost that footage, but since this is so flat right here, we're going to take some of the topsoil we're pulling out and put it up against the house. To establish a little bit of grade away from the house. This site was already fairly flat, so we didn't really have a whole lot of grading to do. And so most of this topsoil we just used around the front of the house to create that slope away from the house and didn't have to haul anything away. The homeowner also wants a walkway from the new driveway over to the front step. And so I brought the mini skid steer to get that going, and so that's what I'm doing right now is starting to cut out for that. We've got a string line laid out there for a straight edge, and I'm going to get that cut down.
Ponla ahí. Tengo la quiero. Pétala ahí, pega. Y si no, entra aquí, güey. Estaba aquí, Ramón. Mira. Hola, amigo.
we are back out here. It's the next day and we're gonna get this poured. So yesterday the concrete, the plant wasn't able to send us a truck. So it's a lot cooler out now. It's about 8 a.m. and the concrete truck should be on the way.
Shot time, babies. Ready for babies. Compa.
All right, the concrete just arrived. Looks like we got Clark. You gonna go spot him? Well, we made a big mistake here. The concrete truck can't get in here, and all we have is the homeowner's wheelbarrow. So I almost brought one of my wheelbarrows today, one of the big ones. So the plan is to use this little tiny toy wheelbarrow to fill in some of this and then try to get the chutes up in here a little bit more. Man, what a mess. We won't make that mistake again. Solve the wheelbarrow issue right now. Those handles are gonna break.
Huh?
Those handles are gonna break. Yeah, I know.
Hold on. It's a tire. Come on. Come on.
Careful with the handle.
Look. Then I don't put too much.
The handle feel like it's going
I know, amigo, but
Yeah.
then I don't put too much because I don't got no more show.
Look what we got here. Hey, you're on camera saying that.
Hello, baby. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hola, Ramón. Nos vamos a YouTube, mijo. ¿Verdad?
Come on up.
Vale, está bueno.
Now we're to the point that we can use the chutes again. So Clark's putting another chute on there to reach. Our second truck is here. Looks like we got Brian today. All right, the second truck is on the ground and he's out of here. Does a nice job.
You hear me what I said?
No, I didn't hear you.
I'm your daddy, motherfucker.
What? You said you're my daddy? Yes.
The guys are getting everything troweled and Antonio's getting a broom finish done, and the boss just showed up. How's it going, Harvey? What do you think?
It looks good.
Yeah, we're just about finished troweling.
14 and a half. Under 40 men.
Yeah, you
Peace.
are.
Right? See? Don't do that because every police looking for me later.
All right, we're finished with the pour. So we'll be back out here to do the finish grading, and I've got to change those gutter elbows to the other style. So we'll be back out here in the next couple days. We are back out here on this job where we poured this concrete, and the concrete guys just left. They pulled the form boards and got the joints cut for us. And I've got Lynn with me today. And we're gonna do our finish grading and get a little bit of seed and straw, and this job will be finished. So let me show you this, what's going on, and what I'm gonna do about it. Yeah. Lynn has got things looking pretty good back here. So we're gonna seed this, feather it out just a little bit more, and straw it out. I'm back out here. It's only been a few hours and we got a big thunderstorm going on right here. So check this out. Look at this. So let's see if this thing is doing what I wanted it to do. Oh yeah, look at that. So we built it up right here to try to keep that kicked off. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
All right.
This thing is awesome.
Yes, that's doing great.
This one's kind of coming down and right up against the house and then flowing, so we're going to put another extension, just a little short extension. And it looks like our concrete cracked right here. So we're probably going to try to do a expansion joint across there to the corner and see if that clears that up. So it's been like 2 days since we poured this thing. So that crack definitely stinks. But as far as water flowing away, look at this. The best place to take this water is down to the street and into the city's stormwater management system. And so that's what this thing's doing. We are back on this job where we poured this driveway. It's been about 20 some days. And look what happened over here. We got a nice big crack. And so the cause of this crack was the fact that it was hot that day, the concrete was late, and we should have cut a joint off this corner. So concrete always cracks on the corner. So what we're gonna do today is cut this piece out and get it replaced. So that's what we're working on today. It definitely stinks to have this concrete crack like this, and what we should have done is we should have pushed in the joints on the same day that we poured instead of coming back the next day and cutting the joints. That would have probably stopped that crack from happening. But the homeowner chose to have us replace this section that cracked, and so that's what we're going to work on now, and we're going to get this all busted out of here and get some more new concrete in here to replace the section that cracked. The guys are over there jackhammering that, and the homeowner, I guess, had power run from the pole here, and there's a bunch of roots. So he wants me to clean up these roots and then just try to feather this all back out. So that's what I'm working on while the guys are jackhammering. It worked out okay to be doing this cleaning up of the roots and trying to grade out some of this trench where they ran the power, because that gave me a little bit of paying work while we had to come back and redo the concrete. So I was just over here messing around with this, trying to get the yard looking a little bit better while the guys finished up busting out and cleaning up that concrete. The concrete just arrived, and we've got Mike again, same guy we had yesterday driving. So he's got like he's got like a half a yard on there. So it's hardly worth delivering it, but that's a lot of concrete to mix up by hand.
Yeah, Bronco. Look. I ain't gonna fill it up all the way. Break it out.
Look it up, man.
New concrete.
we're all finished with this repair and getting loaded up, and turned out to be quite a bit of debris that he wanted out of the yard, plus our concrete. So we got to fix this little bit here, and let's go take a look. The guys, I guess, just finished brooming it. So a little repair job here with that crack. Definitely not ideal, but that's what happens sometimes. So I guess I'll go ahead and end this video here for you all. I'm back out here to take a look at this driveway that we did.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
I just talked to the homeowner. So he just put this gate up and this whole fence. Look at this fence. So let me get in here real quick, hang on. All right, let's take a look. Wow, nice. Look at this fence. The homeowner said that he did it in 3 days. Look at that. That's awesome. And then here's our work over here. So this has been doing really well. Cool deal. This is working too. We turn this into a B90 here, and it's just dumping out onto the driveway and on down the way. Look at this place. What a beautiful property now. This was an awesome homeowner to work with. He had done a ton of work on that house, and it was an absolutely incredible transformation. And so once he got that addition put on where the kitchen was, and the deck put on, and the gutters put on, he realized that he needed to do something with that gutter water that was gushing out. And so he called me out there, and he was interested in getting some pipes put in to get that gutter water out of there, and also to get a concrete driveway put in. And so basically I told him that we could do both with just the concrete, and that way he would get a concrete driveway and get the gutter water out of there all at the same time. And so he wanted to expand the driveway a little bit, to push it back a little bit toward the back of the house, and then to do that walkway. And so this worked out really, really well for him. It looks really good. A couple things I should have done better is bringing that wheelbarrow on the first day of the pour, because I just didn't even think about the concrete truck not having clearance to pull all the way back there. And so luckily the concrete truck driver saw that and didn't hurt the house at all. And then of course we should have pushed in those two joints on the corner the same day that we poured the concrete, and that may have avoided that crack. So a couple things we could have done better, but overall things turned out really well. The crack on the corner, I offered to give the homeowner some money back or to fix the crack, and he was pretty much like, let's just fix the crack. So that's what we did. No problem there. That kind of thing happens with concrete, and so we try to avoid it as much as possible, but if it does happen, we just take care of it. So this house is going to be up for rent, I'm pretty sure, and so he's almost finished with it, and very, very exciting to see some of the progress he's made over there. So if you've enjoyed this video, I'm going to put a link to some other related content at the end of this video. Alright, thanks for watching. If any of my content has helped you, please consider supporting my channel. You know what to do here. And I've also included links if you would like to become a channel patron or if you'd like to buy me a coffee. Thanks again for watching.